Oh God. Pirate Warriors is the shit, man. My bad if it took the game a long while to load up, bro. Y'all know how it is with pirated games. Most of them take a while to load up. Bonnie's backstory? Kuma and Bonnie's backstory I literally cried over. I gotta close this game down again. It's going slow. Hold up. This is not my 60 FPS. Open it right back up. Hell yeah, brother. I got it back in I upgraded back in 2024. Like at least near the end of 2024 I upgraded. And right now I'm rocking Pirate Warriors 4 in max settings, bro. And it feels great, man. But my old PC was able to hold up thanks to you, since you donated me the money to at least upgrade to a later graphics card. So that also helped too, so appreciate that, man. That donation helped a while back. At first my old PC had like a 750. And then I upgraded the graphics card to 1050 with that donation you sent. And then after that, now I'm on a 30. I think it's supposed to be 8 cores or quad core, whichever, 2 for CPU. So I can handle Switch emulation. I can handle like Switch emulation. I got Smash Ultimate and all the DLCs. So I can emulate Smash Ultimate on Switch with no problems. It's a big ass huge improvement. 1 terabyte drive for extra storage, and I think 300 gigabytes for the C drive. But Kuma! Yo, that's another thing I'm really feeling, Job. It's like Mario games are so much are like, I feel so dumb for neglecting Mario games. I've always said that Sonic was better than Mario, and that is true. He's stronger and better than Mario. But the games nowadays that are being made against Sonic games, I gotta say the Mario games are just like superior. They surprise you with a lot of shit that Sonic games fail to appeal to. Playing the Kirby games too were fun as well. I like the Kirby games a lot more than Sonic games, I'll be honest with you. Like the Forgotten Land of Kirby was fun as hell. Super Kirby Fighter, fun as hell. Well, Kirby Clash, my bad, Super Kirby Clash. I don't know why I keep calling it that. Fun as hell. Then the Mario games are fun as hell. Super Mario World for the Switch, fun as hell. Like, oh my god, man. Like, emulating these Switch games has been like a huge blast, and they're mad fun as hell. I'm not gonna say that I regret missing out on Nintendo game, because I don't fuck with the Switch or Switch 2 in general, but but it was worth it though. At least I can play certain games without having to buy them fully though. Xenoblade Chronicles has been a blast. The Kirby games have been a blast, and the Mario games have been a blast. Alice Gear ages too. Even though Alice Gear ages for PS4, I could have gone it for that one, but I gotta play those versions. I gotta play those versions. Facts though. But there's one game that I have to redeem myself in. And that's Path of the Ninja. But on stream though, I gotta redeem myself. For the DS, that is. I tried to play Path of the Ninja over before, but I forgot how hard it was though. Naruto Path of the Ninja. I don't know how I had the patience to even beat 1 and 2 back then, but playing it now, I don't think I have that patience. There's one game that's dead though. Oh yeah, Rasengan, Chidori versus Rasengan? I remember that one. Yeah, man, like, and it was even more annoying because it was in Japanese. I remember you were looking for guides for me and stuff, and I still couldn't understand it. Or I wonder if I could have just, like, copied off of somebody else's walkthrough. It might have been a Japanese player doing walkthroughs of it a while back. I have to go back to that game too. I think the problem with Path of the Ninja was the fact that when you're on a hard area against a hard boss and you want to grind and stuff, even the enemies are so damn hard on that field that it's hard for you to grind. That was another problem with Path of the Ninja. Bonnie always been thick. Trust me, she always been thick. Challenging the older brothers. Bro, don't confuse me with your disgusting ass, okay? If you got a foot fetish, just say it. I'm about to show you a foot fetish though when I boot your ass out of the stream. Stop playing with me.
敵陣の守備を排除。ここまで。障害は排除する。もっとぶっ飛ばせ。
随分と過酷な戦場だな。俺たち兄弟の中で誰が最後まで立っていられるか試してみるか。なかなか役に立つ。やれやれ、情けない。
Metal! Stop. Vegapunk knew what he was doing when he was making these Seraphim. Woo! Woo woo woo! But yeah, at 7 o'clock, you guys, I'm going to be pausing the stream. So it'll still be on, but it will be paused, though. So if anybody's still there, still here around 7, just be sure to remind anybody who pops in. If you can, that would be great. That I went to the supermarket, and I won't be back in at least for 10 or 20 minutes. Yeah. Remember one thing when you go shopping, get there early when it opens up. Don't ever go later unless you want to be in a full crowd of people later on. But I don't need to tell y'all that. That's common sense. Not that I'm one to hate on crowds or anything. If I'm around my own people who have the same interests as me, I wouldn't care. But I got a Comic-Con, but Hold on a sec. Give me one sec. Hold up. Okay, I'm about to say.
発完了。
Second thought? Let me see. There's something.
あの人
You are really
強いんだ
starting to piss me off.
見てろよ。
そう深刻になるんだ痛みはねえはずだ
任務完了。いいぞ。もっとぶっ飛ばせ。
But as I said before some fools started rambling on and on, I'm gonna keep the stream on pause around I think 6:30 or 7.
排除する。
And I won't be long getting back. It's gonna get a few things at the supermarket and then I'll be back, but I'll still be live regardless.
敵陣の守備を排除。
順調に進んでいるらしい
どっち来ても
最大出力。 この地は掌握した。おお、すげえじゃねえかよ。
Hit that murder!
目障りじゃ。排除する。
なかなか役に立つ
最大出力。
俺からすりゃまだまだひよっこだぜ。本気でかかってきな、マルコ。
攻撃中止。 無礼者どもめ。
あいつやってくれるより
仕方ねえ。尻を拭ってやるか。
わらわの邪魔をするでない。やったすごい。
お前もなかなかやる。ここからは協力してやろう。
障害は排除する。
順当に進んでいるらしい
ここは協力して乗り切るよい。お互い全力の勝負だ。
The white beard parts. Yes, sir.
逃げんなよ。お前の相手は俺が。
攻撃中止。
ここを通してもらおう。
力をつける。必要だったか。奴は叩き潰す。何枚に降ろされてるんだこら。
わらわに敗北は許されぬ。よし、やるか。
全員俺がぶっ飛ばしてやる。
I can't give an estimate amount of size, but basically they're human size like us. I would say Mihawk is like 1.89 centimeters, I think. I'm not sure. And Hancock is like around the 170s. But the Seraphim are basically human size. They're basically the same size as us. So don't worry, there's a lot of Hancock to touch if that's what you're if that's the real reason you're asking. And no, it doesn't matter if it's a fucking android or anything like that. She's still young. So just stop, dude. Yusuke vs Ichigo fight? What, another screw attack video? Thor X! That's the reason why I don't like using air types or anything, because they don't fully connect their combos much against enemy officers perfectly. Plot fight. What? You already lost to him. To that protagonist energy, that's why. Woo! Shit, that was annoying.
強いだろうが。
いい能力持ってんな。いつか奪ってやるぜ。
スネークマンよっ。
仲間のことは心配するな。一人残らず同じ地獄へ送ってやる。
Woo! Shit!
これ以上やっても無駄なのは分かったぞ。俺は疲れたんで寝る。
未来は見えている。
お前らの心臓いただいていくぞ。
楽に勝てるとは思ってねえ。おめえを敵に回した以上はな。
なる制されたようだ。いいや。
楽にしてやる。
Grab him. What the? There you go.
どうにもならん。
それで終わりか。
Where's the leader? Pull him up. Over here? Say less.
未来が見えたぞ。加勢してやろうじゃねえか。まだ知られちゃ困るんだな。時持ち。
じじいに呼び出されてきたの。
もう諦めろ。
嫌な予感がする。
力をつけていえ。無駄だ。 初めからお前に勝ち目はない。
さすがは10億超えの怪物。つくづく敵に回したくねえな。
おめえの能力で捕まえてみな。天任せよ。4層といえこの程度。ママの脅威にはなり得ない。
なんだ、敵じゃねえか。
よし、間に合った。
さすがは10億超えの怪物。つくづく敵に回したくねえな。
しょ
してやる。これで終わりだ。俺の縄張りに入ったやつは全員消してやるよ。
邪魔するならよし死ね。
終わりか。いい勝負。
やるもんだな。そんなに強いと思わなかった。
掛け持ち。ゼルマは世界政府加盟国の除名作。どうなろうと文句は言えんという。
これで死ぬのはごめんだ。
半端な覚悟でうちに手出しするな。次があれば容赦はしない。
すごいわね。頼りにしてもいいかしら。
敵もバカじゃなさそうだ。
さっきのはジジイの差し金かよ。待ち伏せなんかさせやがって。汚ねえぞ。
久々に鍛えてやろうと思ってな。俺、時はわしが相手じゃ。無双と待つ。
こそ
兵士が狙われてやがる。この戦いは何としても勝たねば。思い通りにならん部分がある。
気は済んだ。
さすがは10億超えの怪物。敵に回したくねえな。
there you go, looking fire.
怒るな。こっからはわしの力を貸してやるわい。
手組んでやってもいいぜ。俺の足を引っ張らなきゃな。
わしらの勝ちじゃのう。読み通りだ。
とっとと始めろよ。
俺は自由にやる。邪魔はするな。
僕は海兵ですから。申し訳ありません。撤退します。お任せを。俺の敵じゃねえよ。
枯れたババアだ。昔とちっとも変わりやしねえ。
ここは俺のもんだ。
てめえ、今麦わらの名を口にする。奴の居場所を知ってるならハゲ。
お前のダメか？知ってても教えるわけねえべ。
Big Mom running is literally a curse. Especially when she uses Zeus just to get her fat ass across the map.
恐ろしい力を秘めているね。
異性だけのルーキーが俺に何の用だって？
四皇だろうが海賊に容赦する気はねえな。
ルーキーごときが調子に乗んじゃねえ。
よくやった。戦況が好転するか。
It's funny because that shit is very accurate. I've always preferred Kaido to be stronger than Big Mom. Not being sexist or anything because Big Mom's a woman, but Kaido is just more like a serious villain than Big Mom. I mean, aside from the fact that Big Mom's goals are very Big Mom's goals are actually a good thing, since she wanted to create a world full of racism, free of racism. Sorry, She wanted to create a world free of racism, free from racism, where all kinds of different species and people can actually come together. That it doesn't even matter if you're fishman or even if you're any different kind of person, you can still talk with one another.
光の速度で蹴られたことは
Aside from wanting to find the One Piece, that is her other goal, but part of her goal is what we need to see in the real world, which is not possible to happen ever, but still a good goal though. It's just one problem though. She's not the main character. Doesn't change the fact she's a villain, but still though, even villains have good goals.
俺に勝とうなんて夢見てんじゃねえよ。あ、これを。
枯れたババアだ。昔とちっとも変わりや
こちら戦闘マン。目標付近に到着した。これより任務を開始する。
Hey, Full Metal, guess who I found? I found your ideal woman.
ガードの前ではないも同然。
You want it thick? There you go. Thick and curvy in the right places. A little bit incorrect in certain places, but you know, I think she's up your alley.
自分じゃねえ力だ。ほら、引けない。ホワイト、石田さんだ。さて、何のカードが出る？足の負け。
その程度でよく俺に逆らおうと思ったな。
枯れたババアだ。昔とちっとも変わりやし。なるほど。今日俺はお前と戦う運命だ。
ひねり潰してやる。
正義の勝利で幕を下ろす。悪を徹底的に消し潰せ。油断してた。ついた。こんな勝負負けようがねえが。
マンバマンバ。
Sagare Shinzo Oto?
上がれ心臓の音
Top music, huh? Clearly, if you play the music versions on the PlayStation, they'll block the scenes since copyright music can't be shown. So, I mean, let me see. Over the Top is a good ass opening. That's one of my top 5 favorites. Over the Top, We Go, We Can, and then let's see what we got. And then We Are, the classic. Oh yeah, and this is the later version of We Are. Kokoro no Chizu, that's Water 7's opening, and then Shining Rays literally like around the classic One Piece days. Too bad these are short versions, which I can't stand. Alright, let me get it. Hold up. Actually, hold up. I'm sorry for taking too long. Alright.
よし迷子出るぞ
Red Hook! Red Rock! You know the difference between Luffy and Goku? Luffy's using his own techniques and Goku's using stolen techniques. Even though some of those techniques he learned. That's the thing I like about that's the thing I like about Luffy. Thought I was gonna say Goku, you fucking wrong. All of Goku's techniques are stolen. Literally all of them. But all of Luffy's techniques were all made up by him ever since he was a kid. And then his later techniques he learned through training and everything. Not only that, but now he can infuse his techniques in hockey, and armament hockey, and upgrade them and make them even more better. Ah, my damn controller. Alright. Fucking ass controller, bro. Alright.
さん。
I never really played the dialogue in the battle history. I know you can do it in a lot of Dynasty Warrior games. Naruto though? Okay, so for Naruto that's very understandable though. Naruto is different. Because all the techniques and jutsus are literally contained within a scroll. And mind you, Naruto created jutsus of his own. I hope you know that. The sexy jutsu is his own jutsu. Mind you. There are many characters that created jutsus in Naruto. And they created their own techniques. Naruto's father, Minato, created the Rasengan. Fourth Hokage created the Rasengan. Shadow Clone Jutsu was created by the second Hokage. But like I said before though, there are characters who create their own techniques. Goku has not created a single technique. So, Goku's techniques are all stolen. They're all stolen techniques. Even though they were trained, even though he was trained by certain characters like Master Roshi or King Kai to use techniques like the Kamehameha or the Spirit Bomb or Kaioken or whichever, that doesn't change the fact that they're stolen techniques. And you want to get technical, Goku stole from his opponents too. He stole the Solar Flare. He can use the Solar Flare. He stole the Solar Flare from Tien. Krillin even stole the Solar Flare. So Spirit Bomb was also taken by King Kai. Just because certain techniques were passed on to them through training and stuff, taught to them by their masters and stuff, that doesn't change the fact that it's a stolen technique. Luffy, on the other hand, literally trained. He literally trained. He's been training since childhood and created his own techniques through childhood. Goku has not learned any techniques. He has not created any techniques since he was a kid. Way before he met Master Roshi, the only moves Goku could do is just regular attacks and shit. And plus, Power Pole is like the only thing he mainly used whenever he fights. Way before he met Master Roshi. Not to mention the fact that Goku never really trained hard to fully use Kamehameha. He saw Master Roshi do it, and then he just did it out of nowhere. That's not training. He just literally used the technique right after watching his own master use it, and then boom, he just learned it. Nah. I don't see the appeal. This is what they call a character who's rushed, that has not trained hard to achieve a single move. Also, let's talk about y'all favorite dick righted anime. Not y'all, but let's talk about all the Dragon Ball fans' favorite dick righted shit. So you want to call Dragon Ball the greatest and the grandfather of all shonen, right? But people ain't gonna literally forget the fact that OG Dragon Ball existed, and the fact that and you can't just go saying Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z is recognized as one of the top shonen, but when you dick ride Dragon Ball Z, you dick ride all of Dragon Ball in general. So if you want to get technical, let's not forget the fact that OG Dragon Ball existed and it had some perverted moments in the anime, some crazy fan service. And when you look at those fan service, you ask yourself, how did Dragon Ball become the grandfather of all shonen? Simple, it's not. Astro Boy is, that's why. So we gonna forget the fact that Bulma was underaged and shit, and literally showing her naked body to Master Roshi, not realizing that she ain't have any panties on? Because I can always bring that up, you know. I can always bring that up. Bulma was underage in OG Dragon Ball.
では済まさぬ。
剣をサビにしてやる。
I mean, shit, there were some perverted moments in Dragon Ball, like, for example, not even just Bulma showing her whole body to Master Roshi just for a Dragon Ball. Bulma was willing to literally be what's the word I'm looking for? What's the right word? Bulma was a slut in Dragon Ball, okay? Bulma was a complete slut in Dragon Ball.
随分張り切っているのね。
If you want me to get technical, Bulma was a complete slut in Dragon Ball. Bulma was willing to sell her body multiple times just to get a single Dragon Ball. Just to get every Dragon Ball. Remember at the very beginning, she was willing to show Goku her rear. A peek of her rear. Just for literally, just for the Dragon Ball. What do I care about your dirty old fanny? And then later on showing her body to Master Roshi just for another Dragon Ball. Can't forget the moment when Goku literally slapped on Bulma's... Remember what Goku was slapping when Bulma was asleep? I don't think Cartoon Network aired that part. I don't think Cartoon Network aired that part. They might have had some censored scenes and stuff back then, but I don't think Cartoon Network aired that part. What else? What else? What else? What else? There's got to be more. I think I remember more. There were one of those episodes, what was that? I think the Red Ribbon Saga, where the Z Fighters were dealing with the, where Goku and them were dealing. Well, oh wait, we don't call them Z Fighters until Z. Where Goku and them were dealing with the Red Ribbon Army. And what was it? There was that one episode where Bulma came in nothing but her. What was Bulma wearing that time? She was wearing a pink undershirt and underwear. That's it. That's all I remember. And I think Bulma was trying to flirt with General Blue. Bulma was practically flirting with pretty much any random dude. And what was that one part after they came out alive and they were on the ocean? Right after almost falling into lava. What was it? Right after they came out alive, Bulma pulled a pearl out of her underwear. Bulma Loki pulled a pearl out of her underwear. I'm not touching that. If I'm going to sell that, the first thing I'm going to do is wash it first. And then I'm going to go in the shower. And I'm going to clean myself as much as possible to escape the fact that she put that in her underwear.